Royal Enfield motorcycles are synonymous with freedom, adventure, and touring terrains with high spirits. Think road trip to Leh or Ladakh. We are sure a lot of you have had the iconic Bullet on your must-have list. But that's today's story. Did you know that the Royal Enfield brand has years of history behind it and was once struggling to stay alive? So what made Enfield a cult, and who was the hero that steered it out of danger? उसके लिए शुरू से शुरू करते हैं. In 1891, British entrepreneurs Bob Smith and Albert Eadie started making bicycles branded as Royal Enfields. 10 years later, it produced its first motorbike. The sturdy motorcycle saw huge demand during World War I. Soon, India's Madras Motors partnered with the firm and formed Enfield India to assemble the bikes in India. By the 70s and 80s, it was a major player on Indian roads. But as the Indian market opened up to Japanese players like Honda and Suzuki, the 1990s saw Enfield struggle for its life. Mileage and quality issues proved costly as it lost 80% of its market share. Enfield needed a superhero to save it from sinking. Enter Siddharth Lal, a scion of Indian truck maker Eicher Group. His father Vikram Lal had bought the Enfield brand in 1994. After seeing how the brand wasn't really living up to its past, Eicher was almost going to shut Enfield down. But in 2000, 26-year-old dynamic Siddharth, who was himself a hardcore biker, went up to Eicher's board and demanded a chance to revive the brand. According to him, Enfield was doing so badly it could hardly get any worse. The board said go ahead, and he got his opportunity. A determined Siddharth had to take tough decisions to restructure the business, and here's what he did. Back then, Eicher Group had 15 businesses, including tractors, trucks, motorcycles, components, footwear, and garments. But Siddharth wanted to put all the focus and investment behind Royal Enfield and the trucks business, where he believed the group had a genuine shot at leadership. So after intense analysis, he decided to shut down 13 businesses. But bringing Royal Enfield back on track needed more work. Siddharth rode the bikes for hundreds of kilometers to understand the snags. The gears, the engine, fixing the snapping of accelerators, clutch cables, electrical failures, etc., etc., etc. He realized the list was pretty long. Also, other bikes had gears on the left, and making riders unlearn shifting gears to ride the Royal Enfield would be a task. Siddharth's solution was simple. Have the gear on the left. He would fix other glitches in the bike in the same way and even added a self-start button, all without losing the classy vintage look. The brand image and its cult appeal was what finally launched the brand in the big league again. Siddharth set out to sell Royal Enfield not as a product, but a spirit of adventure and discovery. He built a strong community for the brand, launching many bike trekking events. And sure enough, with time, all the hard work paid off. Sales jumped 6 times in just 5 years to nearly 6 lakh units in 2014. That year, Eicher Motors garnered more than 700 crore rupees in revenue, out of which 80% came from Royal Enfield. Siddharth Lal's transformational leadership and love for his craft had done the trick. For more such interesting stories, follow Noello and download the app now.